Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to do a quick little update of the portfolio. We're back up a little bit. This week's been a great week for the bounce back, up 3,012% in the past week, but we're still down 10% for the year. So we need to bounce back. We need to get back to the all-time highs ASAP. So as long as we stick above these lows, unless we hit lower lows, I won't be buying anything. And I know I always say that stuff. And when it comes to buying, I just can't help it most of the time. But I need to be disciplined. As long as we stick to, if we don't stick to all these lows for the stocks, I won't be buying anything at all. And I was so close to buying Ethereum, guys. Buying one Ethereum, I was so close to doing it. Let's look at my history. All right. This one right here. I was trying to buy one Ethereum on May 23rd at 130, all right, 131. And let's look at the price. May 23rd at 130. So right here, I said to myself, if Ethereum goes back down to $2,000, I'm going to buy one when it was at 2,100 or a little under 2,100. A little under 2,100. Around right here. And it did not go down, and I missed out on pretty much some good gains. But Ethereum really got hammered with the whole crypto market. It went all the way down to 1,700. I wasn't really paying attention to it right here. For these few days, I wasn't really paying attention. I thought it would go down to 1,500, but it didn't, and it started bouncing back. Is it going to make its way back to all-time highs just like that? I don't know, probably, maybe. Could it go back down to lower lows than we've seen here? Maybe, I don't know. But I do have an order placed, a limit order. If it does get anywhere, it gets close to $1,500 and it gets to $1,500, I have my price. That's when I'm like, 1,500 at 1,500, that's going to be, I think, an awesome opportunity. Can it go down there from here? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, if it goes up a little bit more to 3K, it's gonna need to drop 50% more for it to get to 1,500, which I don't know. I don't know. The last time we've seen these kind of drops were back in 2018. But even then, look at how high it's gone up. Can it go to 1,500? I mean, it wouldn't be crazy. Even if it went up to 1,500, it would still be up well over 600%, 500, 600% for the past year. So I mean, I don't think it's impossible, but I think it's unlikely that will happen. But anyway, so let's look at the portfolio. Neo's been bouncing back nicely. We've seen, I thought we couldn't go lower than $30, and we gained right there. 30 for Neo. It went all the way up to 36. Tilray. Let's look at the past month. What's the lowest it's been? 13. I mean, still kind of low. Still kind of to its lows. Shopify. Let's look at the 1 month. It's been all the way to close to 1,000. Tattooed Chef, I pretty much bought at a good price. I think I bought at $17, almost $16. It's been all the way down to, in the past month, it's been all the way down to $16. So I missed out the ball on that. But the only problem that I'm having is I didn't have enough money to buy 200 or 300 or 400 shares. I'm still kind of happy with it. I mean, I think it's a good opportunity to buy if it's under $20. And right now it's at 21.89. So even if I had money, I still wouldn't buy it right now. The only thing is I wish it would stay lower for a little bit longer, but I don't have any money, so you can't be too greedy now. I do not want to buy any more on margin, and I keep saying that because my margin's still pretty high, $17,000 basically. I told you guys my goal was to get this to 10K. And we're going to slowly make our way back down to 10,000. As long as the market's continuing to go up, we're going to be saving up cash. But if we've seen lower lows than what we've seen on this day right here for our portfolio, May 13th, then we're going to have to deploy our money. And that's going to be the strategy from now on. I'm not just going to be buying on random days. I'm just going to be buying on corrections. And corrections usually happen once or twice per year. As you've seen, the correction for our portfolio started February 10th, and it hasn't really ended yet. But if it has ended, then the lowest point was May 13th. So it was a whole month about a little more than a month of pure pain. And if we look at other dates, you see there's always going to be some mad corrections. 2018, it lasted for our portfolio at least, whew, a couple months. And then we've seen another one right here. This is when COVID hit from February 17th to, it took about a month. And then over here, 2021, same thing. So almost every year, once, maybe twice a year sometimes, we see a major correction of 10% plus. And then some stocks get hit a lot heavier, specifically the ones that we are holding because they're more high potential, high risk, high reward stocks. They get hit harder. That usually happens once a year, if not twice a year. And that's the best opportunities to buy. So if we are out of the woods from this little correction that we're having with our portfolio, then we're going to be stacking up as much cash as possible. At least say if I'll stack enough cash, and let's just say that the correction doesn't happen and I pay off my margin, then I'll probably start buying stocks slowly, but I will not. I would like to get as much money in before the next correction, so we'll have enough money to deploy. Because with the correction that happened, let's see, with the correction that happened with our portfolio, the highest, I mean, some stocks in down 50%. So you get to see some stocks go get some like very nice prices. And if you have the money to deploy and you hit those lows, hit every time it dips tremendously, you can get some high returns in the long run. Because with this correction, it lasts for at least for Neo, it's still going February 9th to now. And we haven't seen $30 since October 30th. And even then, Neo's been on a tear, so it's only healthy that it happened. But anyways, that's just a little update on the portfolio. So close to getting Ethereum at 2,000, but it just slipped through my fingers. It's all right. There's always going to be more opportunities if you wanted to get into. I think still it's a pretty good time to buy Ethereum if you haven't gotten already. The highest it's been is 4,400. Do I think 4,400 is the peak for Ethereum? No, I think it's going to go way higher than that. But for me, I had my price target of 2,000 when it was above 2,000 and it just kept going up. Now it would need to go down back to 2,000 at least, I think, for me to buy one. I would like to get two or three coins eventually. But even then, I'm still going to be cautious. I don't want to get more into the margin. I would like to pay it off slowly. But yeah, I'm going to stack my cash right now in my bank account. Whenever I see some nice deals, I'll deposit some money. So the margin will still stay around this. Maybe it'll go up because of the gold, Robinhood Gold. But I will not be buying any stocks for the meantime. Will I be selling any stocks? Probably not. I believe in all these stocks. Jumia is going to be one of those stocks that I will not sell no matter what. I think this one's going to be one for that will be making moves in 2025-ish. So it still has a ways away. And even Jumia was one of those stocks that got hit very hard in this day. It went all the way down to 17.90. And if you got into the $120, you could have made a 50% gain in 2 weeks. But yeah, that's it for this little update.